Hi, my lovely spectators. Dee here. Welcome to my channel. Or rather, welcome to my studio, the 12 by 12 space on my desk. Anyway, today I'm going to be doing a video in place for the Roxy's Weekly Challenge. Now, this week, she put out, which is week number 9, she was doing collaging, right? And she was making some more masterboards. Masterboards are not something that I need right now. I mean, I have quite a bunch that I have made in preparation for things and etc. So I usually want to still put out a video with the, how is it called? The spirit of it, right? So what I've done is I've gotten some of my coffee dyed and food coloring dyed papers, and I'm gonna try something that I haven't tried before. I haven't done it before. I've seen it done, but I haven't. So we're gonna see how much I mess it up. But it's that kind of like, I forgot what this, somebody said whack and stack or something like that. You basically cut up the sheets of paper and then you apply them to the surfaces in order to make whatever it is you're making, right? So in this case, I cut the paper to some tag bases. So I have some tags here, so slightly bigger. So I will have some excess to trim around and stuff. And if I see some of this dark blue pass through, I'm fine. But in the honor of not honor, I honor you. In the spirit of the collaging, when you cut these up, I'm going to be collaging the papers together to the tag. Okay, so, and since it's Mass Make March, I need to make quite a few, so I'm going to do 3 sets of 4. Why 4? Because we have 4, I think that's how it works, 4 sheets of paper. We're gonna figure it out, guys. We're gonna figure it out. So what you basically do is you rip them together, right? So we have one. Then we rip another piece this way, let's say. That's 2. And let's say we do, don't let them move around. I almost did there. So now we have 4. So what happens is that you take out your bases or whatever it is you're going to do it on, right? In this case, I'm doing it on tags, right? And the idea is that you are going to take these guys, let's say the corner, right? And we're going to put, we're going to start with the green. So we're going to do green, we're going to do the blue, we're going to do the pink, we're going to do the brown. So the next piece, we're going to put this piece here. I'm not going to put the green here. I'm going to move it over. And then I'm going to go, whoops, I'm going to move over, and then bring this back there. And now I want to do this piece here. I have green. Okay, so I'm going to do green. I'm going to do blue. I'm going to do pink. I'm going to do brown. And then again, I have green. Green is going to go here. I'm going to come back over here. I have blue, now pink, and now brown. So that's pretty much what this is supposed to be about. So we're going to use this glue. This is the, oh, this one's already kind of dying. Oh, let me get my glue stick. Okay, here we go. Let's see, where do I have one? Here we go. So we're going to use this guy here. It's brand new. Let's see how long it lasts. So we're going to do them in order. So I'm going to do the first one here. And I'm going to glue. Now, of course, I remember what it looks like. So I'm just going to put it here. But I'm going to start here in this corner. Can you see me? Let's just bring you like that a little bit. I'm going to put the glue here in this corner here. That's where I'm starting, right? And I'm going to line up my piece. I'm going to bring it down and there. And I'm going to get that down nice like that. I didn't get enough in the corner. Get that, hit that. And I'll clean up my desk later. This side is over here. So I'm going to match up this one here, okay, to that side. Okay, so we're going to do that. Okay, and then we're going to be coming up here. So let's Let's put the glue up here now so that I can do this side. And we're going to match up to the edge. All right, and I see already that I'm not going to reach the top over here. So you know what? I'm going to just fudge it and let it have a little bit of that break right there. So that's not going to bother me. Just add to the design of the background. So it's not perfect. Okay, because again, I'm on the fly. When I saw her video and I was like, okay, I got to do mine, I realized that I don't need a ton of master boards, but I didn't want to not do a video. And also because I'm doing the mass make March, so it has to be mass making. Usually she does have mass make it kind of built into what she's doing. But this one just didn't work for that this week. So it's not, you know, her fault. It's not her responsibility to make it work for me. So I'm making it work for me. So here we have our first one. Right, and then we're gonna do the other one. Maybe we'll even decorate a few of these, I don't know. So yeah, so I'm doing the mass make March. I'm also doing the 100-day project, so I couldn't not do a video because, you know, I'm trying to step up my game here, you know. 100 days straight with videos, that's, you know, that's huge. It's a huge commitment. Okay, so I am lining up to this side. If I'm off a little bit, guys, because I'm like not holding it up because I'm trying to keep it down for you guys to see. So some of this is lifting, which I don't mind because, you know, texture. Okay, let's put this one over here now. Let's get this side done. All right, and so this guy goes here. So we're gonna put it like that. And to the top, so I'm going to have that little crack down there, which is fine. And then we're going to have this one up here and line up to the edge. Okay, so that I will have that. So once they dry, I'm going to cut out the tag, right? And so we're going to be we're mass making the whack and stacky tags. I don't know if that's what it's called. That came to my head, so I'm not sure if that's true or not, but it sounds funny to me. So I'm gonna roll with that. Okay. So I'm in New York, and it's, what is it? Almost 10 o'clock, and it's snowing again. It's like, come on, people, it's snowing again. We just got off a blizzard. There was so much going on with that blizzard. And so now it's snowing again. So hopefully it's not going to be too bad and it won't stick and cover up the cars again. I have places to go. Can't be dealing with this snow. Well, I have PT to go to, and I don't really like to drive in the snow anymore as I've gotten older and I've had a few things transpire. So yeah, so that's a thing. But yeah, so now it's snowing again, and I'm not sure what the prognosis is for that snow, but it's here. It's here. Okay, so I'm just making sure that I get it nice. Okay. It's so weird. I mean, well, I guess the height of these things wasn't the same as this tag, and I thought that I had cut them correctly. But I don't mind this little thing at all. And this is a little too much of a sticky uppy thingy here. All right, and let's do the last one of this four, and then we'll make another design. Okay, so here we go. Oh no, hopefully the glue doesn't dry too fast. No, that's not that. That's the Wicked Witch. What's that thing for speed? I don't even know. I don't know. In my head, I saw the little Mexican mouse. What's his name? Speedy Gonzalez. But I don't know. Does he even have a theme song? I don't know. I'm just imagining things. You know what it is? I need breakfast. That's what it is. I haven't eaten this morning, so So I'm sorry if I'm going fast and people are gonna be, why is she doing it so fast? Because you know what? I'm being crazy. Let's see here. Put that there. Lean this up against here. And I'll do touch-up gluing, like I said, when I can, when I will, when I'm whatever. All right, that's the first 4, but it's a mass make, so we gotta do at least 12, at least 10 to 12 things. So I have another 4 here. So we'll clean those up in a minute and we'll take a look. And so those 4 are there. So now we need to kind of figure out, like, how can I make this look a little different? So let's go down here and take, that's gonna be 1 piece. Let's make this go this way. That's gonna be another piece. And let's go like that. That'll be our final piece. Wepa! 1, 2, 3. So now we're gonna lay them out. And then we will glue them. So again, once you have it, pick a place to start on the bottom. And we start with the top one. So it's gonna be green, blue, pink, brown. Then I pick another piece up. The green is there. I move over. And then I do it in that succession, right? And then there. Pick another piece. No. Okay, here's the green. Then the blue. Now you can't see that. Ay. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Okay, and then there's no green over here, so we're gonna do the green, and then we're gonna come back around here for the blue. And I gotta get serious, guys. I gotta get serious. I'm having fun. I've recorded a number of videos already for Mass Make March, and I've just been having fun. I'm just having fun, you know. So I know, why am I turning it upside down and it's to rotate it again? Oh, so hopefully I didn't give anybody seasickness doing that. Okay, so the bottom piece is what I'm putting on first, which is this one here. So green on this case, and then up to there. Then the side piece here is this one, so let's do that. Okay, now remember, well, we're gonna match up the shape there, okay, and the edge. Okay, all right, now on this one, this is the top piece over here, so let's do that. Okay, so I got the top piece. Yes, I'm just making sure, because remember, like I said, I was a little making this to fit onto these guys, and then this goes this way, so we're going to put glue over here. Okay. And I'm going to stick that into the puzzle piece, and that's not reaching the top, so I'm going to lift it up, and we're going to have a little bit of the blue showing there, which again, add to the texture. All right, I need to move him over a little bit more. He's a little off, more than off than I thought that he was going to be. Up there, and over here, and there. There we go. Yeah, that's a lot of blue. That's a lot of the blue base showing, so yeah. Okay, all right. So let's do the next one. Okay, do the bottom. So let's see. As I've been mask making, it's been like, let me mask make something, let me do some videoing, and then I can't watch TV because it hears everything. I recorded something, I don't even know when it was, a long time ago, and it was very, very faint in the background. Like a song or something was playing, like, I mean, like super, like I didn't even, like, it was in the next room, right? I didn't even notice it, but yo, YouTube picked that sucker up, bro. It was like, hello, you've got something playing, and it was not happy with me at all. So You know, so now I don't even watch content because I'm curious whether or not that would be something that would also like disqualify or get us a strike or whatever all that language means, you know. I'm curious on that respect. Okay, all right, this guy's sending to get a big old piece over here. Hey, I'm not mad at it. Okay, I know the tags are all the same because I cut them up in preparation for a couple of other things the other day, and then I had extras. And also was to kill the pad because I got this pad on sale in Michael's, I think it was, and I just love the tone, like blue tone, you know, pad. So that color, it's like this bluish. I can't really tell. It's this bluish color, gray bluish color. I don't know. I just love it. I think it's very befitting for some of the junk journaling things. You know, the brown is always the brown. You know, we always use the brown. So, oh, excuse me, my nose is itching. Let's keep going. We got one more stacky to breaky. Okay, let me go a little higher so I can get this little piece on here. Okay, and I'm gonna go up there. And there we go. Sticky, inky, sticky fingers, getting our hands dirty. That's the you know, that's what happens when you're crafting. Ooh, that boy. No bueno. Let's put him here. Let's match him up so he's not going all the way to the edge before, because I'm following the actual thing just to see what happens. Just to see what happens. I'm gonna go over here. Right, because all right, let's do this one. Okay, right, there we go. And this last one, let's add some fresh glue, and we're going to put this bad boy up here. Okay, let's see, on top of here, and then here. And then we're going to do that. Okay, so right here, I don't know why I'm a little bit lifted. That's a little bit more than I want, but like I said, we will adjust the papers, right, as we clean them up. Okay, one more for this version. So the colors do not seem traditional to, I guess, what one would think as a grungy junk journal. But again, there's no hard and fast rules to anything. I'm making these because I'm doing little golden books. And I want some light and airy and something like, you know, that's not brown. So I've been trying to figure out what kind of ephemera I would put together for little golden books. And you know, tags are a go-to, and I would need to decorate these, of course, but I just need them to have a nice, you know, a different kind of like light-hearted, I guess I would say, base, right? Because not that the brown is bringing me down, but it's just, it doesn't feel kid-friendly, even though the journals are not necessarily for kids. So now I'm talking in circles. Anyway, so that's why I did this. And yeah, so let's go ahead and if you can hear the peoples in my house over there in the other room, I apologize. I was gonna get louder than them, but that wouldn't have fixed it. So just, you know, hopefully they don't say anything inappropriate. Okay, there we go. All right, so we have 2 stacks, so we have 8. Let's do one more stack for the mass make of it all, and then we'll clean it up. So here we go. Do I have 12? Do I have 4 more tags? I know I have 4 more tags. I made a bunch. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. So now we need to do this again. So let's see here. Let's go from here. Let's just, you know, let's make it, oh, see, this is what's off a little bit. Let's make it simple, not too crazy. There, and then like that. hey, why not? Okay, let's lay them out and then we'll glue them. Okay, so let's say we start up here. Blue, pink, brown is next. Can you see? Yes. Then I have green, so I'm going to push it to the next one, and then I'll keep going and circle back. Then I have green there, so I'm going to push it to the next one and then continue and circle back. And then the last one needs the green, and then we will circle back over here. Okay, so there we go. All right, let's glue these guys down. You know what? Since I started with the green on the top, let's just start with the green on the top. Okay, so all right, this guy's gonna be up here. So let's match it up and bring it down. Okay, we're gonna build it downwards this time. Okay. Sorry, that's just my phone telling me I got all kind of appointments, namely my physical therapy. All right, what's going on here? Yes, it goes like that. All right, I'm just gonna go with the pink one down here, right? Because there's no rhyme or reason. I'm just gonna match up the edges. Okay. And then I'm gonna do the blue one. So I'm gonna go up this side up here. Overlapping, and then let's see here. Let's go. So we're gonna have a little bit of a gap there. Again, don't mind that at all. And then over here, we're going to fill in this blank, so to say. Okay, and that's, wow, that is way off. But again, don't mind it at all. Okay, I think I got a little bit of glue under there. Okay, so with more precision of cutting, of course, you wouldn't have those background gaps. So just an experiment, not a tutorial necessarily. So there are probably a ton more people who have done these videos of doing this process, you know. So I was even thinking just now, because why not? Why not turning the other ones around so that I would have an even more of a different, more variety of cards. But again, you know, that's what we do as crafters. We try to think outside the box. We try to see how to make things more interesting and creative. Okay, so, okay, there we go. There, the pink one. On top of that, a little bit here. Okay. Pinky, 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 pinky. Okay, trying to get that down. And then this one goes here. It actually seems to fit a lot better, but I think that's because when I was ripping them, they were irregular. So it kind of messes everything, not messes it up, but there's not that precision. I was a little loose-handed. I didn't hold them tight enough together. And why is there no glue under here? Okay. Yes. Okay. Let's put this here and then see where it, does it go like that? Maybe it belongs the other way, upside down. Yes, it was upside down. There you go. All right, we'll put that to the side. Let's do the other two. And we're going to clean them up and take a look at what we have. Okay, so again, I don't know. Tell me below, you know, do you think I've held to the spirit of her collage week? You know, she did like a long collage strip kind of thing, but like out of paper, like a Franken paper, I guess, almost. So it was almost to say, you know, book page size, and she was collaging it. It was like really, really like extended. It was cool. But she had like a ton of scraps. For some reason, I have scraps, but I don't have scraps like her kind of scraps. All right, I don't know why I just switched over to putting glue on the thing. So that's a thing. But it's gonna, oh, I missed that little corner again. How did I do that? I put glue on everything. Okay. And this is where the last piece goes. Let's do the same thing. Why not? This is next to the last one. Okay. And we're going to put that there. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay. Boom. All right, one last one. We'll clean them up. So, have you tried this technique before? Any pointers you can dispel to me in the comment section would be appreciated. I always want to. I was saying to somebody that, you know, I don't want to get bored of the same thing over and over again. So try to bring creativity into the mix, you know, trying to think of things in a different way. So that's the thing. Oh. Okay. And so, yeah. Okay. It's a few more pieces or a couple more pieces. And then we will clean up and we will take a look at our yield. Because I think what I feel like Mass Make March is about is also creating even just like a base. It doesn't have to be like a fully finished decorated. We could just be making bases that take time and leaving the decorations for later, because we may want to stick them into a journal that's a botanical, for example, and maybe we have we didn't decorate it in that way, right? So I apologize for the computer keep going off. Oh, I'm like, why is that up? That's the back thing. All right, I'll clean that later. So let's just push these back this way. I'm gonna go backwards to get to the first few so that we can clean those up and take a look. So what I want to do is I of course want to clean up our edges here. Okay, I'm not the best with that because I feel like I always cut into the thing that I'm using as a guide. Okay, and so yes, and then now the hole is with a specific punch, and I'll do that later. Let's just clean up whatever edges we need to first. Okay, so what I mean is like, so for example, I have my first little golden book is for Teacup Princess. It's not a vintage by any means. It's just a cute little doggy. I think she belongs to Belle, and or she's for Belle or whatever the case is. And you know, I would probably look for things that had to do with her, maybe even a teacup to be, you know, a little clever in that respect, and decorate with those kind of elements, right? And then if I had, let's say, Sleeping Beauty, then I would decorate maybe with some elements from Sleeping Beauty. Or if I had Belle and Beauty and the Beast, I may put, you know, roses on here because that's something that goes with the storyline of the Little Golden Book, right? So, you know, maybe the Three Little Pigs, I put some hay on one and bricks on another, and do something, you know, like that to kind of give tribute to the book. So these bases are going to be perfect for that because I want the brightness and fun and the liveliness in the spirit of the Little Golden Books. Okay. Okay. This one had a lot. I was all over the place with this one, huh? Okay. All right. I am pretty sure you heard that, and I'm not looking for that edit. So that was my cochina of a daughter burping in the other room. I apologize for her, or say excuse me, because you know they don't see me sitting here talking to myself. They don't, you know. So, but anyway, moving onward. What's it called? Real life, right? Real life. Anyway, So yes. Okay, a couple more little pieces. Wow. I must have, I got slop. This was the second set. I got sloppier as we went, huh? Because I'm finding, and see, you could hear that I'm cutting into the tag that's there already. But again, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's all fine, right? It's all fine. Look at that. Oh my God. Yo, I don't do as I say, not as I do. Let's take some measurements next time that are precise, because this is a thing. This is no bueno. I mean, it's not no bueno. I mean, I could do it, but do you guys really want to see me cleaning up these tags? Probably not. So I understand if y'all bounce. I hope that you won't, but you know, this is the video. If you want to see my yield, you gotta hang around till I cut a few more, and then I'm just gonna stop. So I'm not even sure how long this video has been running for. I do hope that you are still here, and if you're new, consider subscribing, even though I seem like a crazy person right now in this video. It happens, and I can't say that it won't keep happening, that I go off the tangent and off the rail, but we'll have fun doing it, hopefully. Okay, that's a little better. Okay, all right, this is not that bad. Don't know why this one's so much wider on the top, but yeah, so got two more, guys, two more. Hold out, two more so we can take a look. I'll show you my hole punch. You can see it's so fancy. She heavy duty too, like she's really heavy duty. Okay, you heard that right? I took off part of the tag. Oh no. Okay, here we go. Okay. I can still feel that the glue is still somewhat wet. Oh, I didn't even cover my glue. How many of you were saying that? Yo, top your glue, close your glue, cover your glue, however you say it. I know I say top because it's, you know, Latinos. That's how we say it sometimes, and I don't know why. Makes no sense, but that's how we grew up. Top this, meaning to put it on top, I guess, and in, I don't know. Okay, so all of them are trimmed up. Let me show you my toy. Okay, oh, where she be? Oh, where is she? Oh no, why? Oh no, I can't find her. Oh, she's on the wrong side of the thing. So this is my toy. She hefty. She does the slot and she also does the hole punch. So, and this is oh my god, and this is the exact this video is gonna be, it's gonna have people thinking I'm a weirdo. Yeah, so I'm just following it, right? And it's just, that's as far as it goes. It's exactly where that hole is. That's as far as it goes. So I'm just following it back because yeah, I already had punched them. I think I was intending to decorate them in a different format, maybe add some layering of book pages, music sheets, etc., things like that nation, yeah. But anyway, but you know, this came up, and so we pivot. How many of you know where that's from? And then we go two more guys. Thank you, two more. Okay, and this is the final one. Okay, it's like butter. Okay, all right. I still didn't cover this. You still didn't remind me to cover this. Okay, it's covered. All right, so now let's just take a look. I'm not gonna do any more fixing per se, so let's clean this up and let's take a look. So there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ta-da! So that is my mass make for March, but also goes for the Roxy's challenge for week number 9, because I collaged the papers onto the tags, and now they can go straight into my stash and be ready for me to come out with a decoration of any sort that I want to add to it. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed your time here with me and hearing all the burps that you heard. So until the next time, hopefully there will be less burps in that one. But if you're new, please consider subscribing. If you are a returning person, please don't unsubscribe after this. And thank you so much for coming back and liking, commenting. That would be awesome. But if you don't, that's okay. Maybe on the next video. But until then, ciao, ciao. Bye.